Get ready. Here
Hello,
we go.
YouTube viewers. We are live right now from Electric High Radio. You guys can wave to the camera because they can all see us. And Trish, you can actually see us on the screen. Yeah.
No fair.
There we go. Awesome.
We're good looking.
Yeah. But Trish,
All
you're gonna bring that mic closer to you when you're chatting.
There you go. I want to keep about that close.
Awesome.
And we're live on both sides, I believe. Scotty, you want to double check,
Welcome
make sure I hit all the buttons right here?
Just for Fun Radio, guys. We are very excited because we have Michelle Malone and Trish Land in the studio. And so we were listening to one of the songs earlier, and they were like, we have a perfect song to play after that. So we're going to start the show off with you guys playing a song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This song is called Lafayette. Well, the French Brown River runs long and deep down from the Black Mountain snow. Every time I get down hard, that's where my mind will go. Running deep and slow, like I'm rocking away in the loving arm. You can sweet talk, but when you do your duty, but please don't do no harm. Singing Lafayette, don't you make me beg. Say, will play, I'll be your rocking chair, I'll be your guitar playing me. Let me follow you down to the river and drink. I have traveled all around the world, from Amsterdam to Asheville. I never thought that I'd give up my freedom till I got tied down in the Delta. Not to the devil, but I pay no mind. Hallelujah, honey, oh, the love it can. If I had my way, I'd keep your angel wing wrapped around my thigh. Woo! Singing Lafayette, don't you make me beg. S'il vous plaît, be your rocking child, be your guitar play me. Baby, let me follow you down to the river and drink. Yeah. Baby, let me follow you down to the river and drink. Woo! Yeah. Hi.
That was awesome. So to all of our listeners, you were just listening to Michelle Malone, and we're very excited. We barely even did an intro because we were like, let's play a song already. And
percussion by Trish Land.
Yes.
I thought you weren't going to be moving much. You were all over that chair. You were rocking.
Once the music
you need to
starts,
watch the replay. You were in it.
Once the music starts, you just can't help it. You know,
That is so
you just
true.
love music. So, but we're very excited, and just to let everyone know, we are at the Electric High Radio Show Wednesdays from 7 to 9. And I'm Erin Hill, and we have my dad right here.
The old guy. Dad.
Hashtag Cool Steve. And
Cool Steve.
yep, hashtag Cool Steve. And Scotty, DJ Scotty actually started that last week. And so Michelle Malone, like I said, is in studio with us, and we are here to talk about your new album.
That's so exciting.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
I'm holding, oh, you're welcome. I'm holding it in my hands right now, which is exciting because I have it on iTunes, but to actually have the real copy is
I'm so
special.
tactile. I like to hold things.
Yes.
I mean, I do like iTunes. It's very convenient and you can carry everything around in your pocket. But, I just miss vinyl.
Yeah.
And I do like to hold the album cover
This.
and read the credits. I think the credits are really
Yeah.
important. There's so many people that help
Yeah.
make a record what it is in the end of the day, the
Well,
producer and
yeah.
all the players, and it's important. Even the photographer and the graphic designer, all those people come together and work so hard. And that's the one problem I have with just downloading a song is you don't
Yeah.
get the backstory, so you don't have as much of a relationship to it.
Well, when Aaron and I were talking about a couple of weeks ago about what the difference was between her in the music business now and me in the 60s, late 60s. I'm dating myself there, aren't I? Anyway, I said the album covers told the story. When you looked at an album cover, when it was the White Album by the Beatles, they meant what that said. It was white, clear, plain. They were saying something. What was it? Everybody had something different to say. Stones with Sticky Fingers.
Come
Zipper.
on. No,
I mean,
that's
what
a
a
great
great-
album cover.
Aren't they great?
It
And I mean,
wouldn't have been the same without the zipper.
No. And not many people have the zipper. They quit making that at the end.
Yeah.
The zipper wasn't on all the albums.
Oh, and can we just throw in for fun the Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd? And
Yes.
you got this giant poster in it. And I put it on my ceiling and I would listen to that record with my headphones and stare at the ceiling and just go, whoa.
Did you get the Cheech and Chong one?
So cool. No.
Because my Cheech and Chong one had this piece of paper, and I don't know what it's for.
Oh
but
my
it's about
gosh.
this long.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wonder.
Gee, I wonder.
Yeah, and I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I thought maybe for drawing on or something.
That's
Yeah.
it. Drawing. That's it.
But
So
yeah.
so iTunes and all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
And so, but it's cool though because I like your art that that you have on here, and it's awesome. And you have a nice Batman mask. If anybody doesn't have this, they need to go get it.
It's
right
worth
now.
it just for that.
Yes, this is awesome. And then you playing the mandolin, your acoustic guitar, which I see over there is actually it's
My baby.
yeah. And then on the front you have a beautiful. That's a Les Paul, right?
Let me
That's
see
what it looks like.
what's on
It's
the cover
white.
there. That is my
Oh.
Supro dual tone. It's a 1960 vintage Supro. It's in my collection of Supros. I have a problem. Hi, my name is Michelle Malone, and I can't stay off eBay.
And if you have
That's
one, please don't
amazing.
show it to me, right?
Please.
She's
Yeah.
pretty supercalifragilistic.
Fragilistic.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I don't know where
Yeah.
she's going to find the extralidocious. That's the hard
Oh,
part.
I think
Right?
she has it. I really do.
How many guitars would you say you have?
More than two.
More than two?
She's
I-
not allowed to say.
I don't know, honestly. I it's not like I have a warehouse full or anything like that. I have a small home, so I just get enough to fit in my house, and then when I run out of space, I stop buying them.
Yeah, what is it, about 8 guitars to a wall?
Oh, I don't hang them up either. But I have a few. I've been doing this a while, and I've collected a few, but I've also sold a lot of them. I tend to sell them whenever I make a new record to sort of help fund my recording fees because I'm independent now, and I just like to do everything myself. I'm a Taurus and I have issues.
I don't think that's an issue.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
think it's
that's
an
something to be proud of.
Well, I don't take directions very well. So
that-
it didn't go over too well with Clive Davis.
Well, here's the thing. Frank Sinatra put it the right way, right? I did it my way.
Absolutely.
That's all there is to it. When the man says it, it's been said, because Frank Sinatra was the best.
When Frank says you can, then you can. And if Frank
Exactly.
says you cannot, then you cannot.
Because he is the man.
Can I tell you a little funny story real
Sure.
quick?
Just one.
I have a friend who dated Frank Sinatra Jr.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yes, and at first I didn't believe her, but then she pulled out these old photos and it flipped me out.
He was supposed to be a really nice young man when I was growing
yeah.
up. I heard he was a really nice guy.
Yeah, he I imagine it's very difficult to be the son of someone as
Famous
as Frank. But from what I understand, he was just a wonderful human. And they were engaged in everything. And she's a good Southern girl. Just freaked me out back
That's
in the
amazing.
day. I couldn't believe it. And so she was almost related to Frank Sinatra. So long story short, that puts me 2 or 3
3 degrees.
3 degrees away from Frank Sinatra.
That's pretty
It's
awesome.
not bad. It's not bad
weird
at all.
and wonderful.
Well, so you mentioned Frank Sinatra, then you also said Pink Floyd. Who are some of your inspirations?
Frank Sinatra and Pink Floyd.
Only those two, and that's it.
And everything in between. I
And
love it
that's
all.
where it is too.
On any given day, you will hear me singing Frank Sinatra and the standards of the day. And, anything off of Sticky Fingers.
Oh, yeah.
And I love classic rock, and I love cocktail music that was considered pop
Sure.
in the war era and in the 50s. And I love jazz and
Opera.
well, I actually sang a little bit of opera in college, but don't hold that against me. And I wasn't as good as it at that as I am at screaming. I'm much better at this thing.
Well, you can let your emotions go when you're singing rock and roll a little easier than when you're probably classically trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do credit my voice teacher from Agnes Scott College
Oh, cool.
for the fact that I still have a voice after
She taught
having
you how to save it.
sung with the loud rock bands for this long. So
That's
thank you,
pretty awesome,
Rowena
yeah.
Wren.
Wait, say it again so everyone knows.
Her name, Rowena Wren.
That's like a tongue twister, though.
She is a tongue twister. She was fabulous. She used to crack the whip on me.
That's good though.
Absolutely.
Well, and it's very, very important to save your voice as a singer. And but I kind of want to take us back to this album because I'm really excited.
Oh yeah, you have
and-
to stop me. I'll just start
no, that's
blabbering.
okay. No worries. But I wanted to talk about kind of what you wanted to do with this album. I feel like most albums have a message, and at that point, they have something that they really want to say. And so, what were you saying with this one?
Thank you for bringing me back to the earth. So
You're welcome.
my new record is called Stronger Than You Think, because I believe that we are all stronger than we think we are. And at the time I started to write for the record, I had a lot of friends and fans who were going through a lot of difficult times. They were up against health issues such as cancer. We hate the C word. They were losing their homes. They were losing their jobs. They were losing their relationships, yada, yada. It just went on and on. And I didn't know what to do for these people, but I wanted to do something. And I felt like the only thing I could really do as Michelle Malone, the singer and songwriter, was to, write some songs that might inspire people to keep on keeping on and maybe just make them feel a little bit better for 4 minutes. Because that's important, you know.
Yes.
It's a positive thing that I was trying to do, and I've had some folks tell me that it's really helped them, and they listen to the record and feel good. And I've had some people use some of the songs in their groups of folks when they're getting chemo and things like that. So
That's a great thought.
It is, I mean, it's the best of times, it's the worst of times. I hate that that's going on. I'm glad I can do some little something to make them smile for a minute.
Well, I bet there's something else you could do for them. If anybody's listening and would like to call and ask a question, they can call 678-760-1556 and they can talk to you or Trish. I mean, Trish talks way too much. I can see that already.
It's really
And
weird.
we got to get
because-
her quieting down. But, if she'll calm down a little bit, we'll let somebody call in and ask a question. Trish, you okay over there?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure now.
I'm
I got a
practicing.
question for you.
Yes.
Since you're kind of on this ride with her and hanging out all the time, and you see the changes coming across that young lady's face when she's singing and playing, out of this album, since you know it probably as close as anybody could who didn't write it, what song on there do you find motivates and moves and affects people in the way that Michelle was just speaking of?
Well, I can speak for myself. To use the word move, Vivian Vegas moves me,
Mm.
and not necessarily my spirit, but my body.
Uh-oh.
It's my favorite. I know, man. It's my favorite song to play. It is, Michelle calls it a 99.9% autobiographically correct. So it's up to you to figure out what
I'm going to
that.
have to go look at the words now.
No, we listened to it on the way over here too, and that song was.
Is that the one I liked?
I don't know. I said that I liked it,
It's
and
great.
so I love it. Yeah,
It's just a really fun, journeyful song, and I love it. Just gets me. I love playing it.
We can play it or
Well, let's
Yeah,
do
let's
that
play
right
it.
now.
You want me to-
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
See what you started, Trish?
Yeah.
She talks
Yeah.
and you see what happens.
Yeah.
I do see what
But I
happens.
will say, as far as inspiring, there's a song called Keep My Head Up. And that is, I mean, just the title of the song really says it all.
We'll play them all, right?
I love it.
Yes, give me a minute while I put on my
Retro.
Oh,
headset.
Well, while she's putting that
My
on,
headset.
Yeah, put on that headgear, girl.
Put on my headgear.
sounds like a football game here.
So for anybody who's listening, when we're talking about headgear, we're talking about the harmonica piece that she's putting on so that she can play some awesome harmonica for us.
Which sometimes she forgets, and I have to stand behind her holding her harmonica. I become the harmonica holder.
Well, the good thing is that she has everything out here in front of us,
Yeah,
so then we won't miss it.
perfect.
All right, Vivian Vegas.
All
off-
right, here we go.
Off of Stronger Than You Think.
Woo!
You like me hit?
Yeah, let's go.
Hit go.
Woo! Yeah.
Well, my mother was a nightclub singer till she found the Lord. She and daddy made me in the backseat of a Ford. She tried to teach me right from wrong, but we always seemed to disagree. Because I've always been into rebel, and the rebel's always been in me. On Sweet 16, I ran away and promptly got arrested for hanging out with the police down at the Greyhound station. I got kicked out of 3 high schools trying to get my rock and roll degree. Yeah. Because I've always been into rebel, and the rebel's always been in me. Yeah. They said sit down, I stood up. Turn it down, I turned it up. Don't bite that hand, I suck my teeth indeed. Yeah. One day the devil parked his limo right up on the curb. Proper fame and fortune more than I had ever heard. I signed away my soul foolishly thinking I just won the lottery. Because I've always been into rebel, and the rebel's always been in me. On tour in Cleveland, Ohio, after we caused a riot, some sons of bikers bought us shots and took us to their hideout. All night it snowed when I woke, I'd have the banjo tattooed on my knee. Because I've always been into rebel, and to rebel it ain't nothing to me. They said sit down, I stood up. Turn it down, I turned it up. Don't bite my hand, I suck my teeth indeed. Oh. Yeah! Well, I have a few regrets, but they don't add up to a minute. Hey, Sarah, whatever will be when I'm finished. I cannot help myself every time I hear you play your tambourine. Because I've always been into rebel, and the rebel's always been in me. Yeah. Because I've always been into rebel, and the rebel's always been in me. I've always been into rebel, and the rebel has always been in me. Yeah! Oh!
See that what I'm
Mamma
talking
mia.
about?
That was too fun. I loved that.
I think I broke a blood vessel on that one.
Very close, right?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much. It's all
That was
good.
awesome.
Not
No,
bad.
when I heard that one on the album, I was like, ooh,
Mhm.
that's I already knew the words to the chorus.
Did you
Yeah.
figure out the
Yeah, you
point
should have been
1%?
singing.
I liked it.
Did you
Okay.
figure out the 0.1%? That's
I
not true.
didn't.
Awesome.
I'll have to listen to it again.
I ain't telling.
Well, with this
I
one
would
though,
tell
right
it.
here, I was listening, like just and enjoying the song. That like the words were just like, yeah, let's go with it. You know what I mean? Rather than like, now what part is she lying about? So I was definitely more in like the dancing zone with y'all as well. So that was awesome.
I feel like I need a cigarette.
Michelle's
Well,
over
we
here.
actually can do that for you. In just
Yeah.
a second, we're going to run to a commercial. And
I don't smoke.
oh.
That's how good that was.
well, I only
Oh,
smoking them
wow.
on fire. So, you know. that'd
So
be
we
one.
are actually going to run to a commercial because we have someone that we're going to call, and we'll get back to that real fast. So let's
Let's
do the
make sure I'm at
commercial.
the right place here.
Do
Here
a
we
commercial,
go.
a song, and then we're going to call a special guest.
You got it.
Woo.
Awesome.
That's good. That's the best you've ever done.
Hey, you know what?
That was really good. Here you go,
Well, it
Jacob.
just makes it blank. Just blank, you know.
I have a guitar player in the Cochran Road that his name's Austin Phil.
So what did you need, sir? Shut door?
I want to make sure we're in the right place there.
For what?
Everything on that. I'm just look away and do their song. And I know I've got them lined up for the next one.
Well, you've just loaded a bunch of songs.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Yeah. So you just need to take
Yeah,
them
let's
and
do just the way.
scatter them down. Which one you want to
The
do?
only one with his way. Which one do you want out there?
How did you end up with King Diamond?
I have no idea. I didn't touch anything.
Good Lord.
I didn't
Yeah,
do it.
Dad, I don't know if this is quite the right thing to play in between.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what happened?
Yeah, it's all her.
I was upstairs hearing that and I was like, I guess that's somebody
Yeah,
wanted a
that- By the way,
dedication.
when you watch this replay, just sit there and watch your leg because it never stops. moving. You're in the camera and it's just like this boom, 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 and you're just rocking out. Yeah, you'll see you enjoy it.
A little change of pace for everybody.
There you go. Are we
I
back
heard
at
that
way?
up there. I was like, I guess somebody asked.
It,
for
whatever
that.
was in line, I just put up what was next.
You're so going to have a crash course.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm just going to do that.
Yeah, she's just gonna do that.
I think week 7.
Yeah,
I think you
gotta go
should
ahead and
know.
take it over now.
I think he should know by now.
Yeah, you should know by now.
Well, you took that
1 week off. 1 week
Yeah.
off.
That's what it was.
I don't think that counts.
See, when you go to Texas, what
So you
happens
want
is
Way
get
to come
everything.
on next, right?
Yes.
Okay, she wants to book Way next in there.
So then all you got to do is take
Click
it
that.
and drag it. But you're going to talk and then play it on your next break.
Are you want to start it right after the show starts, right, Aaron?
Huh?
You want to talk about it before you play it?
No, I just want to play it and then
Supposed to play
say
it, that's
the
what I'm
song
saying.
that we just played was Way
What
Jennings.
time are you calling him?
Right after the song
Right after the
plays.
song's over. So what we want to do is put the electric high back.
Okay, so what I'll do is let the 2 commercials play,
And then that song.
and then that, and you let it play
all the way out.
maybe half,
Yeah.
because you're trying to lead in the calling
Yeah.
instead of making your commercial break way so long. Play about
Okey-dokey.
half,
That
and
sounds
then,
good.
and then fade in and say, if you like the sound of that, that's who we're calling that.
And you can download it. Cool.
See, I got to remember I'm taking fan people and putting them on the radio.
I know we're like, no, let the
Learning
song play
curve.
all the way. You know, like
Yeah, but the
I
problem
know.
is
I'm
we
just
now
kidding.
had half a King Diamond. Now we've gone to
What'd you do
Warren.
that for?
No, I didn't do that. But if I'd have known we was fixing to play Way first, I would have
Yeah.
put Cherry Pie.
So
That's
the,
true.
the rock star was never did that.
Yes, I
He
was.
was, but it's back when
But
it
it
was
was back when
vinyl
things
and
actually were real
45.
simple.
it was back when
At
Put the
33.
needle on there. Oh,
Yeah.
rock on.
And see, I'm looking forward to getting Warren on that phone interview. So y'all will have to make sure that that's a night show.
yeah.
If not, you got to be here for the morning show.
What do you want to do next?
Okay. We
Is
can do
that
that.
I'm gonna just clap on my mic.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
You got it? You got it.
I think he's got it.
Are you
I think
gonna
you
keep
can
rocking?
change shorts.
You can play it
down
after
here
this.
on the camera like this.
I don't
Is
know.
this what's playing right now?
It's just such a long song.
Fine.
It's playing after this.
Stop.
They requested it.
Yeah, no, I'll
you
do
don't
it.
have to do the tag,
Which one?
Angel.
Oh God, I just love that song.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I love that song too. I was just trying to figure out how to make it less than like 5 minutes. Cherry pie. Which reminds me of the old
Yeah, we
days.
need you. Don't go away.
Huh?
He's gonna need you the whole time.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna do an interview anyway,
Well, it's almost over anyway.
so I gotta get
Here we
G.
go. It's going to go underway. 2 commercials and Way. Them.
Yeah.
Way.
Way.
All right. Way. Hey,
Way.
what's your name, son? Just call me Way. What? Uh-oh. Talking about tattoos. They do a big business.
I can only imagine.
That's why I didn't get any, because all of mine would have been ugly. If I'm
Yeah.
not, muscular or anything. That, my little sailor on the side would look like Barney Fife by now.
Oh look, there's my face or my voice. I mean,
I was like, that sounds familiar.
yeah. That's too funny. It was like they gave me that commercial and I just like read it. But I had to get it within like 30 seconds. And
Right.
I was like when you're saying it, that's what it feels like. But in a commercial, it sounds really natural.
I had to do one of those yesterday, and I didn't realize what a redneck I sound like till they played it back. And I was like, "Oh, I hate my voice. I need diction class
That's what
now."
we do though as singers. We're just like, no, we don't like this. Is this okay? This is his song. Cool.
Yes, it is.
And then we'll call him.
Sounds just like him.
Yeah, it does.
See, and the cool thing is we're still live on YouTube. So if they can maybe hear some of that through that mic, and because the radio actually part of it doesn't necessarily play like all the songs, they just hear us in the break, but they could like hear you playing along with that. Hopefully on YouTube, that'd be pretty. No, that'd be cool though, because it's okay. That song doesn't go to YouTube because it's like copyright issues with YouTube and stuff. They like don't let you do that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So what's happening on YouTube?
Text.
us.
We're just this right now.
Just a
Just this
picture.
right now.
With-
They get,
yeah.
but we actually had someone because my dad will always mute the mics, and Jacob, one of our fans who always listens, who also actually set up this phone interview. He
They want to hear
he
what we're
was
saying.
yeah. He's like, wait, why'd you guys turn the mics off? Because they like to kind of hear the break when they watch on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a behind the scenes type thing.
So all the bad things that you say get picked up too.
I'm just glad you told me that.
My,
Oh, by the way.
My favorite color's orange.
Right? There we go.
Oh, she's got that lined up for you. You still have those ready to go, right?
Huh?
Your lightning round?
Oh yeah, we do the shredder round where it's just like really fast questions. Like
Oh, I love that.
Either
And
way,
each one
yeah.
of you get to answer them separately. And it's
Yeah.
just like
Is it a quiz?
no, you can't
mean-
lose.
yeah, you can't lose. Yeah.
But can we win?
Michelle's like, oh my gosh.
There is the free
Ah.
trip to Hawaii that we give once a year.
Do I get to come back for that?
Where everybody's registered.
I need it bad,
That'd be awesome.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or some barbecue. I'd sell it for barbecue right now.
God, there's some really good barbecue right up the road here.
Yeah.
I might have to eat after this.
We
Do it.
usually do. And everybody else that leaves here when they leave, they eat. It's really
Yeah.
weird. Laughlin. So we're going down the street and get barbecue. In fact, they did go get barbecue.
Did they get? I just knew they were going to eat. I don't know if they got barbecue, but they could have.
I
Is that
can
song
believe it.
still on?
It's playing.
Cool. So, let's call him.
Yeah, go ahead and get them on. Get them ready to go. Is this one, are they up yet?
I don't know. You're the one who's supposed to do all that. No, you're the one who's supposed to do all that.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Here we
There you
go.
go, Electric Avenue.
All right. We let that
Right.
play for a little bit anyway.
That's our intro, Electric Avenue to Electric High. Whoop, whoop.
There you go. Here we go. You ready? Coming on, Aaron.
Awesome. Cool. We're set.
Here we go. All right. Welcome back to Electric Eye Radio.
Yes, on Just for Fun
There
Radio.
you go. Go,
Woo-hoo.
Michelle.
I like it because we have a nice little soundtrack, you know?
In the background.
Down to
There we go.
Let me take you higher.
There you go.
That's all
You're
I do.
doing very
That's
well.
so
with that.
awesome. Yeah, that
I
was
just
good.
learned it.
And her little is that a pumpkin or
It's a pumpkin.
baby pumpkin?
It's seasonal.
It's my
Seasonal.
seasonal shaker.
I like it
That's
when women shake
awesome.
their seasonal shakers.
Oh
Next-
my gosh.
Next time she'll have a turkey
Oh my God.
That'll be
Do
fun.
Do you hold that one by the neck?
I
and just
do.
by the leg and
Gobble,
swing
gobble.
it around.
That's
Is it
so
one of those little
awesome.
rubbery looking things or hard, like,
Like a regular
stash?
shaker.
It's actually the
probably.
pumpkin, and we just tape a little neck.
Yeah.
We need to have
I
that
think that's the way to
made.
do it.
That's
Where-
pretty
I don't know where
awesome.
you get those.
With those
I
of
don't
you who
know
are just
either.
listening, what were you listening to, Aaron? Who were we listening to?
We were just listening to Way Jennings and the Unwanted. I wanted to say Wanted, but it's Way Jennings and the Unwanted. And so we are
sad.
going to give him a call and actually do a little interview with him. So I'm going to hit send right now and call him, and we're going to hear it ringing. So hopefully, and it's Kansas. He's in Kansas.
I wonder if
It's
Dorothy's
ringing.
there.
Yeah.
Might be.
Toto,
And,
Toto.
And so hopefully he answers because that's always the worst when they like don't answer.
Well, we did have that guy
Hello?
in Canada.
Hello? Hey there.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Way? Is Way here?
Yes.
Okay, this is Aaron with Just for Fun Radio, the Electric High Show, and we're gonna give him a call and do a little interview.
Okay, come on, Wayne. Ready for that interview? When you going to call here in a few minutes or right now?
Well, no, we're on the air live right now.
We yep, we're on the
All
air.
right.
All the
Awesome.
fans are screaming and
Here
taking
we go.
pictures.
Here's the beginning.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Way. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I am doing very, very good. We are in studio right now, and so I'm Aaron Hill, and my dad is my co-host for the Electric High Radio Show.
Hi,
And
Ray.
and so we also have Michelle Malone and Trish Landon here with us, and they've been playing a few songs, and we actually just got done playing your song over the air for everyone to hear, the Old Empty Bottles.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, and so we're excited because
I can
I-
barely,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. I'm trying to find a place where I can hear you better.
Well, it's because all the fans here in the studio making some. Quiet down, fans. Calm down. We have like 500
I
of
got
them.
you now.
Well, 500 of them followed Michelle here because she's a big thing here in Atlanta. And they
That's
just
all right.
followed her down the street, and there's a parade and all kinds of stuff going on.
You were hired.
So tell us about the band there, Trey. Wait.
Yes, Way Jennings and the Unwanted.
Wait, Jenny's in the unwanted. Well, I came out to Kentucky about 3 years ago and started building a band. And these have been the ones that stuck by me and the ones that have been the best throughout the whole thing. Nick Geesey on lead guitar, Mark Stacy White on drums, and Jack Dempsey on bass, and then me. And we got a sound guy that runs around with us, and we just have fun and honky tonks all around the country. That's what we do. And
When's your
hopefully getting everything in order.
that's awesome. When's your next show?
Oh, I'm playing the Hangtown Honky Tonk Country Music Festival out in Placerville, California.
Awesome. What day?
I'm on. Hold on just a second.
Calendar.
Yeah.
Get that calendar over here. Where's that calendar?
Saturday, right? Baby, we're playing this Saturday, right?
That sounds like
I
me.
believe it's Saturday morning. It is.
Oh, that's awesome though.
We're
That's
playing Saturday morning at the Hangtown Honky Tonk.
Did you? Were you calling
Yeah,
Dad? Did you say, "Hey, Dad"?
No,
Okay.
I was saying, hey, babe.
Oh, hey, babe.
My girlfriend, she's my
Okay.
booking agent and my manager.
God, I got a
and
girlfriend
everything.
named Babe
Pretty
too.
much.
What about that?
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Amen.
well, that's pretty awesome. So I gotta ask a question because actually one of my fans, your fans, messaged me and was
Mhm.
wondering. So was your grandfather a big influence on your music?
Oh, yes, he was. He's a very big influence. If it weren't for him doing what he did, I would have never even started doing what I'm doing.
Well, that's awesome.
Between him and
To,
my mother, they're the two biggest ones.
that's amazing though to carry on the family tradition and to keep playing. And there you go, family tradition.
That's
And,
St. Williams.
I know, but
That's
still,
right.
but that's really cool. And how long have you actually been playing? Like, did you start when you were a little kid because your family was into it, or did it take you a while to get into music?
No, I worked on a cotton farm until I was about 31 years old. And then my mama passed away. Before she passed away, she made me promise I'd try to do something with this. And that's what I've been doing for like the last years. I'm probably got the latest start in history. But,
It's okay. You can start
But I'm
whenever,
at it.
though. That's awesome. And so,
yeah, I started 3 years ago.
oh wow, that's amazing. And so have you put out an album? I know that the song that we were playing, you can get that on iTunes, so that all the fans out there can buy that and get it. And it's called Old Empty Bottles. But I was wondering, have you put out the full album? Any new albums coming up? What's going on with you?
We have an acoustic album out right now. It's just me and Nick, which is my lead guitar player. It's just me and him. It's got 11 tracks on it. We sell it at shows and on the internet. But we're going to be in the studio here just very soon, and we're going to put out a new one. So,
Well, if you need any
Hopefully
backup
it goes
vocals
pretty
on
good.
that, we'll be glad to help you out. We got Michelle, we got Trish, we got me, we
Definitely.
got Aaron. You just come on, let us know. We'll come out there and get on that album with you.
you can come on with it, man. We'll get you out on there.
Absolutely. Michelle plays a mean slide over here. She can help you out on some of that. And talk about percussion. Now, Trish is the percussion queen right here. She's tough. Yeah, we'd love to jump on there with you.
Well, and I was going to ask you too. So we're in Georgia right now, and I was wondering if you guys were going to be in Georgia anytime soon.
Well, my bass player, he's from Georgia.
Oh, awesome.
We're trying to book a few out that direction because my guitar player, he has a vacation thing he likes to do in Florida, and that'd be a route down there to see that. So real soon, I have no idea when, but I mean, real soon. The way our business rolls, as they come in, we head that direction.
Don't we
There
all?
you go. Well, that's awesome. The
But
way
if you look on my fan page, on Wade Jennings and the Unwanted on Facebook, in my events, every event we go to is listed in there. So in the event, so
we'll make
see y'all
sure.
out there to show sometime.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we post your page on our Facebook page so that everyone can get to it and see when you'll be here. And especially if you guys come to Georgia, you got to come in studio and do an interview with us and play some songs. And if you aren't listening to our show right now, you should tune in because Michelle is going to play us a few more songs and we're going to play some tracks off of her album. So you got to listen in. All right, Way?
Definitely. I'm sorry, y'all caught me kind of off guard. I was in the middle of packing and getting ready to hit the road.
Oh, sorry. Well, well,
But,
it's all right. You go ahead and you get back to the packing. But thank you so much, Way, for hanging out with us and talking to
no,
us.
I'm
and
tuning
we'll
into your radio station right now. She's turning
Awesome.
it down.
Awesome. Well, Way, we will talk to you soon, and thank you for the conversation. And we'll make sure that everyone goes to Way Jennings and the Unwanted on Facebook and checks you guys out and listens to your acoustic album that you guys have out.
Well, thank you very much. I'll be sure and post on your page here pretty soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Way. Have a good night.
Thank
you
you. Have
too.
a great
Thank you.
day.
Bye.
All right, you too, brother.
All right,
Bye.
man. Take care. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was cool.
If somebody would have told me a long time ago that I would talk to somebody that was related to,
Waylon
really?
Jennings.
I mean, think
Way.
about that. You're going to talk to Way from Waylon Jennings fan.
My brother actually just texted me and goes, "Wait, this is Waylon Jennings' grandson?"
I mean, it sounds just like him.
I thought the voice was very much like him.
Yeah.
Very much like him. Well, back to your music.
Yeah.
I'm ready for another one myself.
So do you want us to play one that's on your album maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Which one would you like for us to play? There's so many on
You
here.
want to cue up Stomping Ground?
Stomping
That's
Ground?
the first song on the record, right?
Let's do it.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
that would be
That's
awesome.
good.
Okay.
I like that song.
Yeah, so we're going to pull that up. So tell everybody a little bit about that song while I'm pulling it up.
Well, the funny thing about the song is I've written it and rewritten it 100 times. I actually began the song over 10 years ago, but I could never get it to where I wanted it. So I would just put it in a drawer, not think about it for a few years. And I kept coming back to it every time I would write for a record. And I would change it and rework it. And I just never got it to where I wanted. And I kind of finally figured it out for this last record, because I realized before I didn't know what I was trying to say. And I finally figured out what I was trying to say. I found the key words to the whole song: stomping ground. You can't go back to your stomping ground. And then I went, oh, well, now this dumb song makes perfect sense. I've got it.
I guess that goes back, that old phrase, you can never go home.
You can never go home. It's very true. It's a true story too. Here in Atlanta, I actually went back to this place I grew up, and the song will tell you the whole story, but it was drastically different. And I frankly wished I had never even gone back.
Oh,
Sure.
wow.
Because
The memories are always better.
Picture in my head now of what it looks like. And I wished I could have just kept the old memories clean like that.
Well, let's just let them know how
Let
you're
it roll.
feeling. And
Let it
it
roll.
play. Yeah.
Here we go.
Way.
Hold on just a second. Got to make sure that it sounds perfect.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see. Let's turn it back. Here we go. Because the bad thing is that it doesn't plug in sometimes all the way. And you got to make sure that it does plug in all the way. So I got it, though, for you right here.
Sounds like you got it right here.
I do. Bam.
There you go.
Way just sounded.
I went driving late last night to my old stomping ground, looking for the place where I grew up and ran around. I pulled in the parking lot, didn't recognize a thing. The pool was filled with concrete, drowning my memories. You can't go back to the old neighborhood. When you travel back in time, it gets rest for good. Cars clicking in your bike spokes, cat gunfights, your first smoke on hollow ground. In your hometown, your stomping ground. Your stomping ground. I got out of my Plymouth in search of evidence. My heart was feeling heavy. I climbed through the chain link fence. The trail to school was blown over like we were never there. And I could hear the laughter filling up the cool night air. You can't go back to the old neighborhood. When When you travel back in time, it gets rest for good. Skinny dip in your first kiss, drinking gin and getting sick on hollow ground. In your hometown, you're stomping ground. You're stomping ground. Yeah. I packed up my car to drive away from this cold town. Once it held my dreams, now it just holds me down. You can't go back to the old neighborhood. When you travel back in time, it gets rest for good. A bloody lip on the playground. Secret notes get passed around. Go with me, check yes or no. Down the creek, sharks and minnows. Truth or dare, spin the bottle. Your first hope, feeling the throttle. Carved initials on a tree. All your favorite memories. You're stomping ground. You're stomping ground. You can't go back. You're stomping ground.
All right. That was quite interesting right there.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
That was great. Yeah.
The fun part of that is that we get to talk to you guys while everybody else listens to the song and find out all kinds of cool and interesting things about you. So let me ask you the big question.
Uh-oh.
What is the one most important thing you want people to know about you and where you're playing right now?
Oh, well, that's kind of a loaded question because they can learn that and a whole lot more that they didn't even know they wanted to know at michellemalone.com. My tour dates are at michellemalone.com. There's some videos and news and archives and bios and lots of photos, you know, more than you ever wanted to know about me. Trust me.
T-shirts and CDs and
Yeah.
koozies.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh my God.
You can
did I-
order CDs there. I have Stronger Than You Think koozies. I have Stronger Than You Think flasks, stainless steel
Ooh.
flasks. I have Stronger Than You Think coffee tumblers that you can, you know, travel with. Man, I'm a mall.
You'll have to have a show at one of those like bring your own alcohol places so everyone can rock a flask.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
because that sounds dangerous.
Hey, I mean, you know, why not? They can rep the merch.
I think that's a great idea.
When's your next show?
My next show is Friday night in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm playing with the Atlanta Pops Orchestra
Oh, that'd be
cool.
fun.
at Oglethorpe University. It's their anniversary gala, and I actually am performing 2 songs with them. They're getting, you know, a lot of various artists to sit in and perform a couple songs each, and so we're all doing 1 cover song and 1 original song.
Ooh, what songs are you doing? Or do you want to reveal them then?
Tell the people.
Should I tell them?
Yes, you should tell them.
Is it a secret? Is
Yes,
that what
I
you're
agree with
saying?
Trish.
No, you should tell them because
Well,
it's everybody's favorite song.
I'm doing Feather and Hurricane off my record Debris.
Awesome.
But I also have a version that I do of Eleanor Rigby that I recorded on my record. What's it called, Trish? Acoustic Winter. I realized this came out.
That's why you brought Trish, right?
That's
right.
right.
Fill
Well,
in the
you've had what,
blanks.
14
14
records?
records.
Maybe.
That's awesome.
But you know, I realized a couple years ago I had never made an acoustic record that did not have any drums on it. So that was the catalyst for my writing and recording Acoustic Winter. And I had been spending time listening to the radio and trying to learn other people's songs because I honestly had never done that before. I had always just written my own songs. So I started learning songs, and I learned Eleanor Rigby, and it just went to a different place, and I really liked it, so I recorded it. And we're going to be doing that with the Pops. Can I play my version of it?
Yeah.
Well, first, I think you should finish the sentences. Like where are you going to be October 16th?
No,
I gotta keep-
this is why we have
my
Trish
feet on
here.
the ground.
I know. Come on, October 16th is such a special night. We're playing Chastain Park, and it's for the Chastain Park Conservancy. It's a fundraiser that they do every year. And it's really a night of Georgia music because we have Chuck Leavell, who is the most amazing keyboard player. He's been with the Rolling Stones and Allman Brothers, and he has his own gig.
He was with the Allman Brothers in the 70s for 10 years, and then he went to the Rolling Stones, and he's been with them for, I want to say, 30 years.
Yeah, he's
Easy.
amazing.
You all know him.
Yes.
And
But he's our Georgia boy.
Yep, and
Yeah.
he's played on Michelle's record, and so Chuck's going to play with an amazing band, and our good friend Randall Bramblett, who's also a Georgia boy, and Michelle Malone.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
Chuck Leavell's live band is really was my band in the studio. So it's going to be one big happy gathering. We'll have a good time. And
What
I
did
didn't
you
do that. I didn't touch it.
He did something.
And we're
I didn't
gonna
touch
rock,
it.
and then we're
I
down
didn't
to
touch it.
Electric Avenue that
There we
night,
go, we're
October
gonna-
16th at Chastain
Let's
Park.
see.
That's right.
I don't
Can
know what I
tickets.
did.
Can they hear us? Or
Probably, yeah, they can hear us. But I
Yeah,
don't know
you
what I
sure?
did. Let's lock it. one
Yeah,
more
and
time.
then we're going to end the month on October 24th at Eddie's Attic. We're going to do just
Yay.
one show this time, which is so weird. Normally we do 2 shows, but we're going to do the early show.
I've never just played the early show.
Never.
So 7 p.m. for all you early birds.
Yeah, that'll be good. Full
That's
band. These
exciting.
are full band shows. So
Yeah, these are all full band shows. And in the meantime, we're going to be in Spain.
Really?
I'm going to
Barcelona.
Spain.
That'd be
Barcelona.
fun.
Yeah, so
What?
we're excited about that. We like to travel a lot internationally when we get the chance. So, and I heard you saying earlier you had listeners all over the world.
Yeah.
And so that's very exciting. Hopefully we can get to meet some of these listeners you speak of.
Right? I know. You can meet my mom. I know she's listening.
I would love to meet your mom.
All right. So tell them what you're going to play real fast. Your version.
Oh, yeah. I said I would do my version of Eleanor Rigby.
Right.
Awesome.
And this is off my record, Acoustic Winter. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Mhm. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Father Mackenzie, writing the words to a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, donning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Mm. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried alone with her name. Nobody came, Father Mackenzie, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walked from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Hey, all the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Hey, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? Yeah, oh.
That was awesome.
That was too nice.
I think Paul McCartney would like that.
That was really awesome. I was over here like taking as many pictures as possible.
Seriously.
Not me. I was listening to music.
Mm.
I was digging it.
I was doing both.
Yeah, you were grooving. I saw you. I took a picture
Oh,
of you, by the way,
man.
grooving right
So
there.
good. I love what she did to that song.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was
Sweet.
cool.
I just happened. I was lucky with that.
That was cool.
I'd like to thank Sir Paul for writing that.
Right.
You know, we saw him on his last tour when he came through Atlanta, and he played that song, and he forgot some of the words, and I was like, me, I'll help you. I can help. Let me help. Was it
I know.
great? He's so good.
How often do you forget words? Because I forget words.
Oh, well, every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Every show. I did earlier.
Yeah.
I just kind of make it up, or
right,
a whole word doesn't come out. It's just a bunch of monosyllabic blah.
When we started this together, Aaron and I, Aaron used to laugh at me and she'd go, Dad, you've been singing this song for 100 years. How can you forget? I said, your day will come.
Oh, no.
Don't you
Hold
worry.
on. Hold on. Let's
Don't
correct
you
that.
worry.
It's not how can you forget. It's how.
Can I make up some cool words that I make?
No, it's the fact that he doesn't actually know the words to any of the songs that he sings.
I do.
No. You know, no. You,
I know 98%. Come on.
No, you know about like 60%.
Wow.
And he all, but the
Cold-hearted.
thing, no, it's not cold hearted. It's the thing is that I'll listen to the original version and I'll be like, oh, those are the words. And then I'll listen to him. He sings it the same every time, but it's not any of the same words that are on the
I helped
album
him
at
write
all.
them, you know? I mean,
They're
Born
do
to Be
that too,
Wild.
though.
Yeah.
It happens.
And
Right?
I get
happens.
so mad at her. I'm like, God.
her too.
Seriously.
On Heat
Yeah.
Wave, she gets crazy.
Well, that's because you're singing a backup part and you got to make sure that the backup
I
part
sing
aligns.
exactly with you.
No.
Y'all
Yeah.
are so
Can I-
funny.
Gotta make
You're
sure that
killing
the
me.
backup
Can
part.
I hear that? I need to hear that. Ready?
No.
What?
I don't. Well, I'm
No.
trying to think of which part it is.
Yeah, because
It's,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's the part where it goes, this time it's a true romance.
That's what
But
I
you,
said.
no, that's not what you say.
Exactly
You
what I
go
said.
every single time we play it. So if you guys come see our show, you got to watch out for this. Every time he goes, this time, or it's time for a true romance.
Uh-huh.
But I sing, this
This
time,
time.
it's a true romance.
That's what I say.
Daddy, you need to get that right.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Every time I go up to him and I'm like, it's.
No, she
And
leans
he's-
up against my shoulder and yells it in my ear.
And he sings the wrong part still. Admit it.
I admit it.
Okay,
See
there
how
we
simple
go.
that was?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's simple. So now, right?
Trish,
you
do I
should
look
be
like a
able
man that forgets the words?
Well, I'm just
Honestly.
thinking we need to do a little bit of a therapy session right now. I
How
need
does
to do
that
a little-
make you
Is this where we
feel?
start
I
going?
know, right?
I need to do a
No,
little
that's meditation.
intervention.
There
Are
we
you a
go,
doctor?
see?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Therapist?
Yes.
What kind?
All kinds.
Oh my
All
God.
kinds.
I'm getting
That's
a
why
little
we
nervous now.
That's why we bring Trish in.
I
here,
hate to be
guys.
analyzed, because I'm kind of different.
Well, I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you who you are, and
Uh-oh.
it's very soon.
Oh God, I know I'm nervous.
Oh, this is too funny.
I think
So,
I'm gonna go
anyways, let's
upstairs.
get back to Michelle.
Oh, that.
Oh,
old girl.
Michelle's
That'll be good.
here. What's she doing
Hey,
here?
Yeah.
I was just listening. It was like watching TV.
It
Right?
almost is. It's like a sitcom.
Oh yeah.
We have Dr. Trish
Yeah.
and the two patients.
Yeah.
We have
Well,
the cameraman in the
one
corner.
patient. And then we have
I'll be the musical
yeah,
director.
she's our
Hey, you can play
soundtrack.
drama or when you hear something going on. When Trish starts talking, so- there you go.
There we go.
There it is.
Yes, I'd like to welcome you to the Dr. Trish Show.
Trish, what are we studying tonight on this family? This family's very dysfunctional in the way of words.
Well, I think we need to work on our communication skills.
Can you play a song off my record so I don't have to sing for a
Yes, we
minute? My throat
could.
is just
Yeah.
like my throat's mad right
How
now.
about
let's
which one do you
play
wanna
it.
do?
Which one do you want? Can I play the angel one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, Liz, that was so
So-
quick, Trish.
So let me tell my own personal background story to this song, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we went to Michelle Malone's CD release party that was at Eddie's Attic. And so we went there, and I hadn't heard the album at all because you had just released it.
Correct.
And so I went and we were listening to the songs, and I'm trying to think. Vivian Vegas was one of the ones where I was like, oh, this is cool. And then you played When I Grow Up, because that's the one that you have the video to. And then everybody got off stage except for Michelle. And she played I Got an Angel. I call it the angel song.
the angel song,
but,
right?
I Got an Angel. And she played it by herself. And it was just you. And it was literally like one of the best musical moments ever.
Wow.
And yeah,
thank
no,
you.
I really loved it. I'm serious. Like, I don't say that often. Like, there's definitely a lot of people that I enjoy watching, but sometimes it's like, okay, that's all right. But this song, like, I love this song. So
Thank
can
you
we
so
play
much.
that one?
Yes. Now
Okay,
I know I
awesome.
should always have that song in my shows.
Oh,
There
I
you
love
go.
it.
It's a good song.
And maybe it's just kind of more what I enjoy about music is I really like when you can take a song and just play it acoustically and that's it. And hear it broken down like that, probably how you wrote it.
Mhm.
And so that's something that I personally enjoy. And so listening to this song when you played it live and it was just you, I was just like, oh my God, I love this song. This is so amazing. I loved everything else, but this is the one that really spoke to me.
Well, and it's
So-
also got a really important message. So many people have said, it resonates with everyone. I mean, everybody has an
Yeah.
angel somewhere, whether it's your elementary school teacher, or your daddy, or your best friend, or whomever. And we all need them.
Oh yeah,
Amen.
definitely.
So
Everybody needs a little angel now and then.
you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
Good.
gonna play this one. It's off of Michelle's newest album, and I'm looking at it like I'm looking over. When I say Michelle, I look at Michelle, and then when I say album, I look at the album sitting in front of me. But it's off her newest album, and it's called I Got an Angel. So here we go.
Ain't nobody gonna love me now. Was the place I was in. Oh, the sun went behind the clouds. I began unraveling. I dropped down to my knees, looking for salvation. When you came to me, oh, I got an angel. Oh, I got an angel. Oh, I got me an angel. It's gotten through to me somehow. Tangled up in a thread of hope, and it was choking me. Going down with a boat, 'cause I I was afraid to leave. I was looking for the light. You pulled me out of darkness and opened up my eyes. Oh, I got an angel. Oh, I got an angel. Oh, I got me an angel. It's gotten through to me somehow. No more tearful afternoons. No more up all night thinking I might be alone forever. I got an angel. Oh, I got an angel. Oh, I got me 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 an angel. It's gotten through to me somehow. Gotten through to me somehow.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome
Hey, now.
back. Oh wait, it's still not working. Welcome back. They can't hear us. Or is it my headphone that's out?
I don't know if it's yours or not. Mine. I can hear me.
I
Did
can
you
hear
unplug
me.
yours?
Oh, that won't work.
Hi, I'm
Yeah,
here.
I think that Erin might have unplugged herself
I
there
think
somehow.
Erin has left the building.
Yes, she is. She's no longer attached to this show right now.
No, but I just hope everybody's feeling real good right now because they just heard that song. You Got an Angel.
Absolutely.
It's a sweet song.
Are you back,
Here we go.
Erin?
My headphones came undone. I was like, I can't
She
hear
kept
anything.
on going, pointing to me
What's
to punch
going
the
on?
buttons, and
I was like, nothing's going. But yeah, I love that song. I hope, like you said, that everyone's feeling good about that song because it's just, it's what it is, you know. You got an angel.
And it was such a special song. We actually had some tokens made out of pewter. We had an artist create these beautiful tokens that have an angel on one side, and then the other side it says "Stronger Than You Think."
Oh,
So
cool.
It's awesome.
It's been really wonderful to have a pocket full and just walk up to someone and hand them an angel. And I gave them all out. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but
So,
no, they're
Why don't you tell us another story about how
Oh
you
my
came
gosh,
to-
it's okay. That's really awesome.
That is a
Yeah.
good story.
I'm giving you a virtual angel right
A virtual angel. I've had a
right.
few of those.
now. No, it's nice.
That's really awesome though. And that's something that, I'm sure, because I know I would hold on to it and keep it and be like, this is what I got and this is what it's for
Well,
and
it's
this is
just
what
a
it
reminder,
represents.
Yeah, it's a reminder that you are stronger than you think, and somebody is in your corner. And Michelle has an enormous amount of gratitude for where she is and where she's come from, and it shows in her music, and especially this record. It shows so much.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song, Michelle, and then Trish?
It
I wanna
changes
see.
from day to day.
Right.
I really like When I Grew Up because it's fun. I
Yeah,
like to have fun and feel good. And the video we made for it has
is awesome.
llamas all
Yeah.
in it. We had the best time making that video. So that's kind of near and dear to my heart. We went out to a farm and out near Athens, Georgia. It's they
rescue.
they rescue animals, And
Farm animals?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
there
wow.
were turkeys and chickens, and
there was a peacock they had just gotten.
they got him
Peacock?
the day before, and he was an angry peacock. He got
Uh-oh.
he got kicked out of the petting zoo, and
Right.
so
Oh, wait, Yellow River?
I don't
Petting
know.
zoo?
No, no,
Oh, yeah.
out in the
I was like,
country.
wait, where?
But literally, he was at this farm. He had been there for 2 days, and he literally was walking around like he was mad. And then Michelle started singing to him, and he spread his wings so much. And the owners of the farm said that was the first time he had shown his glory.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And it was from Michelle singing to him.
I think he's flirting with me.
I think he was. But it was such a great fun shoot with all the farm animals, and the owners of the farm were so incredible to let us be there.
Yeah.
And Easy Breezy Media did just the most awesome work with us, and we had donkeys.
That's always
Yeah.
fun.
There's
Y'all
a
gotta check
donkey.
that
we
video
put our
out.
hat. We put a hat on the donkey, and we changed hats a lot, and we changed clothes a lot, and I got to feed the llamas. It tickled.
Yeah.
I was scared, but because they're kind of big.
Big?
Do you know that llamas don't have top teeth?
They don't?
They only have bottom teeth.
Oh, wait. The truth is, they were alpacas.
Oh, well, anyway, same thing.
Which
Yeah.
alpacas are
You just spell it.
That was
different.
like heavy on Michelle's heart right there. She was
Well,
like, wait, they're not llamas.
The difference is alpacas have a longer neck, and they don't have is it bottom or top teeth?
top teeth.
Top teeth. So,
Don't listen to him.
But
He doesn't
I'm with
know.
I just told
I
them.
like
Trish
I
just
like them
anything
both.
Trish says, I believe.
That's
That's
really
right.
cool though.
I'm looking for that token still.
So you like that one's your favorite song?
It is right now. I just love the video so much.
it's fun. You guys got to check it
Y'all-
out. Go on to YouTube and look up Michelle
Y'all didn't play
Malone.
pin the tail on the donkey.
When
at
I
all,
grow
did you?
up,
No, we
when I
wanted to
grow up.
ride the donkey, but Michelle got scared.
They wanted me to
Aw.
ride it, but he was kind of dirty.
What? A dirty
was-
donkey?
I was
He lives
dressed
outside.
he's a donkey, and I didn't want to get my clothes messed up because we're shooting a video, and they wanted me to get on the donkey, and he had a little bowed back, and I'm like, he doesn't need anyone on his back, and I don't need to get up
Oh,
there.
because you
as
weigh,
tiny as you are,
Yeah,
you get
you
about
weigh,
3
oh,
That's
so
not the
much.
point.
She was scared. Don't let her fool you.
She's
Okay.
afraid of a donkey.
I've ridden
Chicken.
donkeys before. I rode a donkey down into the Grand Canyon 10
Oh,
miles.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
It
be
hurt.
cool.
It
yeah.
hurt my bum.
I
Uh-oh.
bet. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Trish, what about you? What's your favorite song
Off the record or
Yeah.
all-time favorite?
off the record? Then we'll go
First.
to all-time favorite.
Ooh, Well, I said it earlier, Vivian Vegas.
Yeah.
For the reason you witnessed, because I've never played that sitting down too, so that was really difficult.
Oh, I could tell. You were
Yeah.
over here like your chair
Yeah.
was. Woo.
Lord, I thought I was just going to fly out the chair. This thing's on wheels. I thought I was going to
Yeah.
go across the room. I love Vivian Vegas just because it's so fun and it's a great story. And Michelle's just painted this really fun picture. Every time I hear the song, it's like, it's so clear to me, her life right there, except for that 0.01.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not true
Good.
that I'm gonna have to listen to and figure out what it is.
Yeah.
See, it's good. It's fun. I enjoyed writing it. I like to write songs that make me laugh as I'm writing them, and that if I'm laughing, then something's right.
That's pretty cool though.
My all-time favorite Michelle
Yeah.
Malone song is called Dimming Soul.
Hmm.
Dimming Soul.
And it's an oldie.
It's off of Beneath the Devil Moon.
She won't play
and
it.
Came out in
so
1996.
don't
Oh, you won't play it?
She won't
And if
play
you'd
it.
like to hear it, it's on iTunes.
That's right. But it's
Well, let's see. I could go download it on iTunes
Yeah,
for
you don't need to
99
hear it.
cents,
It's
and then
not
we
a
could
happy
play
song.
it.
Trish knows how it goes.
it's not a happy song.
It's
It's
not a
like
happy
6.5
song.
minutes long.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Too
fine.
short.
It's something. It really.
You know what I'd like to hear?
What?
A song that some friends of ours in California love off the record
Which
that
song?
really inspires them
Uh-huh.
is Keep My Head Up.
Okay, let's play that.
It's
It's
pretty rock
rockin'.
and
It's
it's very difficult for me to play with this little guitar. I could do it and it would rock, but my hand might fly off. My throat might just start bleeding.
Well, we've already had,
We
we've already
do
had a chair
not.
taken off, so we don't want a hand taken
That's
off.
right.
I've
We do
already
not want that.
I've already blisters over here. So
Well, that's awesome. So this is number
it's rock
8 on the
and roll.
album. Keep
Here
My
we
Head
go.
Up, right?
Yeah, from
Awesome.
Stronger Than You Think.
Cool. Well, hopefully they're listening though. So then they heard the little shout out from you because that would be fun as well.
they're
Yeah.
precious people.
That'd be awesome.
Mhm.
So here you go, guys. This is Keep My Head Up from Michelle Malone.
my blueprint life to puzzle pieces. I got scared like a little kid. My brain was buzzing with what ifs. I put on my big girl boots. I don't give up easy. Well, you can knock me down, but I get back up. Well, you can knock me down, I get back up again and again and again. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm a burning flame. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm a burning flame. My spirit's bruised, oh, but it ain't broken. I kick up some dirt and dig my heels in deep. When I wanna quit, I talk to myself. I say, girl, you got this, you know you're stronger than you think. Well, you can knock me down, I get back up. Knock me down, I don't give up. Knock me down, I get back up. Again and again and again and again. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm a burning flame. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm a burning flame. Gotta keep swinging till the bell is ringing. Gotta keep swinging till the bell is ringing. Gotta keep swinging till the bell is ringing. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm a burning, burning, burning flame. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm a burning flame. I think
Yes,
I just learned
ma'am.
it again.
I think the best part about that was that hopefully people were watching on YouTube because you got your own personal music video just then between the tambourine and the guitar. I know that you guys were just listening to the track, but I'm gonna have to say that I got the really good deal on that
Cool.
one because I got to hear you guys playing the tambourine with
Trish
it.
was rocking.
Yeah, Michelle's
Yeah.
over here.
I got
She's
to do my
rocking out.
homework
Yeah.
and learn the song again.
Right? Oh my gosh, I've done that before where you're like, I haven't played this song for so long, you know?
How's
And
that go?
it was awesome though.
Yeah, it's a great
See?
song.
Oh, that was cool. I like that.
And it will make you drive fast in your car. So
That's not
Well,
good.
perfect, because I like to drive fast.
We got a little message I did from one of our fans that wanted me to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't bother you while you're playing. Go ahead. I
Come
like
on.
that.
give it to me.
I mean,
Sorry.
it's just an
I
interview.
got
Just
excited.
rock on,
Music
baby.
excites me.
I think you know Kimberly James, don't you?
Sure, yeah.
Well, Kimberly James sent a little message here,
Hi.
and she said she wanted to say that she was looking forward to listening to you tonight, and that Michelle has done a lot, including being a venturer in our own label partnership at one point, and that she'd heard about, and she just didn't know what happened to that, and wanted to know if you had any comments that you want to make about that experience, doing it on your own, or now that you're a completely independent label and doing those things. We all know how tough it is to get your music out there, but starting from here, what do you think?
Well, a little backstory. When I first started playing music in, I guess the mid '80s, I put out an independent record, and it was what we did back then. To first, you shop that around to try to get a larger record deal or a record deal of any sort, And so back then it was a stepping stone, and so then it led me to a larger, very large record label that, it was great. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And the timing just wasn't right for me. Long story short, I left the label and put out an independent record and went back and forth to independent labels that were bigger than my own. I own a huge part of my back catalog now because I've been strictly independent since, I guess, 99 or so. And I've gotten back a lot of my earlier work as well. So, I like that I own my records, as many of them as I can, and I keep my publishing now too. And it's not about the money so much, although I would honestly say if someone were to offer me a $1 gazillion, I'd probably go, oh yeah, sure, have it. Because,
did you want that
Mama
bow
didn't
on
raise
that?
no
Or?
fool. I'm not silly, stupid, but it makes me feel good to know that I know where my music is. I know where it's going and where it's been, and I know what's going to happen with it. It's not going to end up in a dog food commercial unless I agree to that. And I think that's important. So having said that, it's very difficult to get your music heard. There's a whole lot of it in the world nowadays. But there's a lot of great music out there too. So you just do the best you can and use all the tools that you have at your disposal, all the social media, and you have a great website, and you get out there and you play and you tour and you go on the radio.
That's
Meet
it.
nice folks like this.
Just for fun.
And you meet folks at your shows and you make friends. And I will say that for a good portion of my life, for whatever reason, having been brought up by wolves, I was really scared of people and didn't trust them until, probably the past 5 or 10 years. So I'm much happier now and outgoing and I like people now. So I can meet them and be nice. It's awesome. I finally became the person I always wanted to be. And I don't know that I could have done that at a record label because they kept trying to smash me to fit into a hole that this peg did not fit. So there you go.
And that's a big part of it too, being somebody that somebody else wants you to be.
Well, if you don't feel accepted for who you are, then you don't feel loved for who you are or worthy of love. And if you don't feel that, then I couldn't be comfortable in my own skin at that time, until I felt loved and accepted. Then I learned how to love and accept myself. And that's what everyone needs. That's the most important thing on the planet right there. And in the entire world, in the universe right there.
True.
Boom.
And I feel like too, you came out, with this perfect album that kind of fits that as well. Like it has that sense of like, you're stronger than you think. You can be who you are. You have an angel. You have like all this stuff, that you're writing on here is just like, you can be who you are and you can be happy and, you can just say like, this is me. And that's what this album does, I think. And kind of how you've described it, that's what it kind of does too, I think.
I hope so. And I don't necessarily get on a soapbox and preach about it or any of that. It's just, I think I walk the talk now. So that's what I'm hopefully getting across to people without having to actually beat them over the head with it.
Well, and I think too, though, that, with this is, for me, obviously, I Got an Angel is a song that really speaks to me. But then even when I was listening to my favorite t-shirt, it was like, okay, I'm done with you. I mean, of course, I want that t-shirt, but I'm done with you, and I deserve better. But then at the same time, you're not saying that you're this amazingly perfect person because no one's perfect. And you put out Vivian Vegas of like, this is me. You know, so you're like it's a full-on album that just speaks about you and who you are, and that you totally accept exactly who you are, and that everyone out there can too. I mean, that's what I get from it. So I don't want to put words into your mouth, but that's kind of how I felt when I was listening to it.
Well, I hope in doing so and being honest and you know, telling stories of my life that other people can relate to it and apply it to their lives in one way or the other. And then they can feel the music and, you know, makes them feel better.
She always says, I'm the best Michelle Malone there is. And really, that's just her saying, I am me, and this is it. And this is, you know.
I feel the same way about me.
I know, you're the best Michelle
I'm the
Malone.
best Michelle I've ever been. And I feel so special tonight with you two girls.
Aren't you something?
Makes me feel so good.
He's definitely a girls' night for sure.
I'm loving it. I got no problem with this. I don't
We got all
all
touchy feely and
I know,
everything.
I know.
I didn't know I was going there. Just went there.
But that's what music does, and it's you know, I love it. I mean, I love music. Whenever I'm down, what do I listen to? I whip out some Grace Potter half the time, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's listen to this, you know, or even Take It Back and Starting Line and Story of the Year, and those, like, I listen
Take
to
It
all
Back is starting line.
for me.
I think Take It Back, and I think of Frank Sinatra. Take It Back to.
Well, that's
you
just
know.
because we're at different age levels, you
Yeah.
know, that's all.
That's
But
true.
but no, I think it's really cool that actually your fans that were listening got to hear that side of it as well. So
Yeah.
I'll say thank you from the fans for them.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So did we ever give those dates on those shows? The
Yeah.
exact dates?
Well, yeah, let's get the exact dates. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
So we have October 16th is Chastain, right?
Yes, we have one before that. This
Before that,
Friday. It's at the Oglethorpe University.
Yes.
Right.
With the Atlanta Pops. Michelle playing.
Could y'all sing that again? Go ahead.
No.
She missed it.
Yeah.
So
You were there, Trish. I got
this Friday night, October 2nd, I'll be at Oglethorpe University performing 2 songs with the Atlanta Pops for their anniversary gala. And then Friday, October 16th, I'm performing with Chuck Lavelle of the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
At Chastain Park for the Chastain Park Conservancy benefit, and that's gonna be an amazing night of Georgia music. And then October 24th, we're performing one early show at Eddie's Attic in Decatur, Georgia. I'm sticking around Georgia a lot the rest of the year because I toured so much this summer and spring, and I'm kind of become a homebody lately.
Sure.
I don't know
There's
how
no
that
place
happened.
like home.
There's no place like a home.
Absolutely.
I like to, you know, sleep and wake up in my own bed, and
She doesn't
have
like
my
to be
special
cold
coffee.
either.
It sounds like you're not going to be busy like October 9th and 10th, somewhere around there. We're playing actually a birthday weekend.
Oh,
My wife and Aaron share the same birthday,
Oh, how
October
special.
7th. And so what we do is on the Friday night, we celebrate my wife's birthday, Kim. And then on Saturday night, we celebrate Aaron's birthday because, you know, we don't drink at shows. So what happens is Aaron will drink Saturday night because it's her birthday.
there you
So-
go.
A little
you can-
bit, yeah.
She
I'm
won't
not
drink
really a
on Friday
drinker.
night, but we would love to have y'all come out there and join us. And
Yeah, you can play.
to
We'll
come
be
join.
in Barcelona.
Oh yeah, you
that's
guys
right.
are going to Spain.
We
That's
would come
right.
if we could. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah,
we'll do it
so-
another time. I
Yeah,
promise.
Absolutely.
yeah.
We'll-
Another time.
We've got if
Because
you're
I
not
love
drinking-
Heat Wave.
Oh,
right?
You can come out and
Right?
sing with us.
Uh-huh.
We're at for Halloween. What are you doing for Halloween?
I don't know. We're actually playing an iron pour.
Oh,
Isn't
that
what?
interesting?
They pour iron.
They
It's a thing.
Yeah.
heat iron,
Uh-huh.
and then everyone that comes to the event is going to carve out a mold, and then they're going to pour hot molten iron into these molds, and while they cool off, Trish and I are going to perform.
Wow.
That's
Weird and
so
wonderful,
fun.
I'm gonna
right?
go to
Is that
their
here in
show.
Atlanta?
It's in Decatur. It's going to be October 30th. It's not up on my website yet because they're still trying to hash out the details, but
When
we know it's happening.
But
when
y'all
is
are
it?
the 31st?
Yeah, we're there the 30th and the 31st.
Y'all should come because it's
Playing
costumes.
out
These
in
people go
Jackson,
crazy.
Georgia.
Jackson, Georgia.
Fun.
Sean O'Brien's.
Yeah,
And I mean, they party there. They have a great time out
yeah.
there. They really do.
Cool.
You'd
Everyone's going to
enjoy
be
it.
all dressed up, and there's a Halloween costume on Saturday. I think it's scariest.
Yeah,
costume.
Friday night is sexiest.
Yeah,
Oh, scary.
So I'm not going to do
Scary
it.
is
I'm not going to
awesome.
compete. I don't want to win.
Scary.
but that'd be pretty
I
fun.
get scared. I get scared.
But the
Yeah.
good thing is, you know that it's not real. so you can't get too scared, right?
Well, neither
Right?
are the scary TV shows, but they make me sleep.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. I can't watch them at all. I don't. I hear things all night long when I watch that stuff. I really do. I don't like scary movies.
Well,
I get
if
scared.
He joined in on the girl talk right
I'm
there.
sorry.
Dad, ladies talk for Just for Fun Radio is tomorrow night.
Hey, look, I can be afraid if I am.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
That's
messing with
right.
him.
That's right. Honor your feelings.
It's the truth. I get really scared.
Dr.
I hate
Trish
it.
says honor your feelings.
See?
Dr.
Doc-
Trish, that's so
I
awesome.
got to put Dr. Trish's number in my phone. I'm probably going to be calling her a lot. I'm going
Oh,
crazy
bless
here.
it. It's all
Hey,
right.
Doc, what do I do? I'm sorry.
But that's really fun though. Iron pour.
Iron pour.
That's very
Mhm.
interesting.
Sure enough.
Yeah. So we'll have to, but we'll make sure actually the rest of the dates too are put on our page as well to
Absolutely.
let
Thank
everyone
you.
know. And I mean, if you guys have never been to Eddie's Attic, all the people that are listening, then you guys should just go
It's a great venue.
no matter what. But then you should also go on the 24th because then you'll get to see Michelle.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Is it
That's
sold
right.
out yet?
It's probably close.
You do real well there. We love it.
Yeah.
She cut her teeth
Hometown,
there.
hometown.
The last time we saw you was there. It was great.
See, that's what I'm saying though.
We're
She-
playing 2 shows there New Year's Eve, so I
Oh,
mean that's our
cool.
like a standing gig almost that we have every New
Yeah.
Year's Eve. So that's how much we love Eddie's Attic.
That's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such a fun room. And the best thing, again, we had talked to y'all about Laughlin. They came in here and played, and they actually played at Eddie's Attic, and it was their first sold out
Oh,
show.
fantastic!
Yeah, and so they were saying though, and we were all saying that the best thing about Eddie's Attic is when you go there, you really are going there for the music, you know.
Mhm.
And it's not like you're going to a bar or to, you know, some other music venues where it's more of like a party scene. This is literally for the music, and that's it.
And every
You
time
know?
I ask one of them to do the polka with me, everybody's going, sit down, listen to music.
Oh my gosh.
Polka, man. Come on.
God,
What's
there's
up with
one
that?
of you in every crowd.
Right?
There is.
Boom, boom.
That's pretty awesome though about just playing Eddie's Attic, I gotta say.
Absolutely.
But are you guys gonna be, when you're there, are you gonna be playing the stuff from the new album, the old albums? When
We
you
do
do your
all-
sets,
we-
how do you work it out?
We do a lot. I mostly pull from the last 5 records, I would say, and songs from this millennium.
Yeah, but we played a show last week or the week before, and she will allow fans to make requests, and people were pulling out songs from when I think she was 18.
My
or
first
something.
record, and I actually
Wow.
remember one of them, and
yeah,
I was very impressed
great.
with my brain at that moment. It was unbelievable.
Great. It
I'm
was
like,
great.
oh, those brain cells are still intact.
Well,
I
and-
burnt those up a few years ago. Oh my God, I can remember.
I think they regenerated.
Yeah, they do that, they say.
Yeah.
muscle memory
Sure
right
enough,
there for
sure
those
enough. Yeah,
songs.
that's right.
Probably, yeah, they were the
Yeah.
ones we played a lot when I
Well-
was in Drag the River.
See, that's what I was about to ask
Yeah.
you. Let everybody know what band you were in and kind of how you got to be a solo artist.
Well, I started off a solo artist in 1986, just sort of dipping my toe in the water. And then I recorded in 87 my first record that was called New Experience while I was in college at Agnes Scott. And then I put a band together, and we were called Michelle Malone and Drag the River. And we got signed to Arista Records by the infamous Clive Davis of that silly TV show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and
okay.
so,
That's what it's called.
and then we toured
American
and
Idol?
did the whole thing, and they kept saying things like they wanted me to be more like Joan Jett and silly things like that. Well, I love Joan Jett, but I'm not her, and she's not me, and so that's what we went through. So by 1991 or 92, I was independent again. So, but it was a wild ride. And, since then I've put out a lot of records. I've had a lot of bands and, toured the world. And now Trish and I just put together an art cruise called Cruise with Your Muse. And we had our inaugural cruise, a week ago.
A week ago.
Trish taught painting and I taught songwriting. And that was just, something new and different for us. That went really well. And
Wait, hold on. Explain and
Okay.
expand because that Trish is so
Okay.
excited. But
I'm
that
so
sounds really
excited.
cool.
it was really cool.
Well, we work together a lot, and we're always thinking outside of the box. Like, how can we take what we do and do it in other ways?
new
So-
and exciting ways.
Yeah. Because we need to be happy and entertained and like what we do.
I need to be inspired all
That's
the
right.
Yeah.
So we decided to take music. I'm a painter as well, and so I got an oil painter in my studio to go with us. So he taught oil painting, I taught acrylic and mixed media, and Michelle taught songwriting. And so we named it Cruise with Your Muse, and I own the name, and it is a thing. And we started promoting it about 9 months ago, and we got our students. They registered. We worked with a cruise director.
We went on a 4-day cruise down to the Bahamas.
What a blast.
It was a blast. It was
When's
short
the
and
next
sweet.
one?
It's next
Cruise here.
June, and you can come.
The next one is in June, and we're working out the details. We'll probably know by the weekend exactly when. We do have a Facebook page, Cruise with Your Muse, and it's amazing.
I could teach observing. I'm really good at teaching observing.
Oh my
That's very
gosh.
good.
Ignore
Yes.
him talk about y'all's cruise.
No, it was really inspiring, and we had a lot of really amazing people with us, and they had breakthroughs not only in their songwriting and their painting, but also just in their spirits and their thoughts about themselves. Like there was so much positive, inspiring messages that were going on there. The energy, everyone was just amazing.
It was
I mean,
more. It was yes, we painted and we wrote, but it was also about supporting each other in an environment where people felt free to express themselves in any way they chose. It wasn't judgmental. It was very safe, if you want to call it that, a safe environment for people. And everyone felt very empowered and inspired. And that really made us feel like we did a good job, you know? So
Is there any information on your website about it?
It's there's a Facebook page called Cruise with Your Muse.
Okay.
And it's, got photos of our last cruise, and it tells all about it. And we work with a professional cruise travel agent who does all the details, and we get really good rates. And
we're trying to find the best cruise that we can do our next project on next June.
I would go on that cruise. I
It's
just don't
gonna
want to go
be great.
shopping. I just don't want to go shopping.
It's
I'm
really
sorry.
wonderful.
I didn't even get off the boat.
Yes, I mean, I'd like to, because it'd be exciting. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
And
It's really fun.
And
it
hanging
was
out
like
with people
adult
that are
summer camp,
fun,
I promise.
you know?
I had a great time.
adult summer camp. That's exactly it.
That were interesting to talk to, fun to hang out with. You learned
We
a
made
lot. shared a lot.
friends.
There you go.
That's
Yeah, it was-
awesome.
We want to
Yeah.
go. I'm signing up.
And then at the end, Trish and I did a short performance. We did a short show for all the participants, students. I almost said campers.
Hey, that's all right.
Where'd they,
Cruisers.
So we're,
where'd they
you
put
know,
those tents on that boat? I'm
now
just curious.
I to bring it back around, I'm trying to play music in different ways other than just touring the circuit and putting out records. And, I do that and I'll continue to do that. But I'm wanting to branch out a bit, and that's why I'm playing with the Atlanta Pops this weekend.
Yeah.
And
That's got to be fun.
that's why I'm, let's see, what else am I doing? I'm playing at a middle school, and I'm going to speak at a college. And, I'm teaching songwriting at the Red Clay Theater in December,
cool.
and just doing a lot of different things that, maybe a year ago I wouldn't have been comfortable doing. But now that I've gotten out of my comfort zone and done all these things, it's really helped me grow as a person and an artist. And I feel like I have something to share with other folks.
That's really exciting, though. I'm not kidding. Like when you said that, I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I could go on a cruise and
Should be
paint
teaching.
and-
Should be teaching the yoga for you. That side
I
of it.
love
too.
that.
Yeah, I'm not certified.
We're going to be
so I
running
can't
to a
teach
commercial here in a minute.
You
I
can
believe.
teach it,
I'm,
and we'll just go in the classroom and stretch. Because, girl, I need that
There you
Right.
go.
so bad.
Meditation.
There you
Actually,
go.
which I'm totally not making fun of it. I
No, we're
meditate
all about
like
it.
every day, so
Mm.
I feel
We're with you.
Oh yeah.
We're going to see if I can figure out how to get to a commercial. We're going to work on it anyway. We'll be right back. Here we
You
go.
got it. We'll
I
if
hope
he has
so. Let's see here.
If not, though, thank goodness we have Michelle because she's just over here playing some music for us.
There we go.
Is it working?
What's up, Doc? Hi, Doc. How are you? Hello, young lady, Doc. Yeah, this is Doc. She does the morning show with us. And she also runs Ladies Talk. Oh, well, Crystal runs Ladies Talk. I just talk. But yeah, so Michelle.
Hey, Scotty.
And she's definitely a fan, so she wanted to come.
Scotty,
and
my
hang
buddy.
out.
Hey, Scotty.
No, I just got working here. You're not sending me text. You're sending me Facebook. phone does beep like that. So she sends me texts and beeps. I never put that on here. Yeah. Yeah. Are you want to do a song?
No, we're going to go back and close it out. I'm going to see. Yeah, that's where you at.
All right, we're going to shoot 2 commercials and then they're going to do the lightning round. And you muted.
Now you're there.
All right, everybody, hang tight. We're going to do the lightning round, and we'll be right back after these commercials.
Yeah, last song. There's a service charge.
Yeah, the guests show up and pay us.
We can have a lot of fun.
No, man. It popped back in place yesterday, which is good, but gets scary. The fact that it keeps popping out is bad. It's good it pops out. It's bad it's doing it. Oh, yeah, because the more it keeps happening, I got a nice metal bracelet for somebody gave you. Yeah. You just hug off circle like that. But she's, I know tonight with this.
All right, guys, get ready. We're going back. All right, in the studio. Tell those guys over there to be quiet, Aaron. We got business to do here. There we go. We are coming back right now. Ladies and gentlemen, back again with Michelle Malone and Trish Land. And
on Electric High Radio Show. Woohoo!
Oh, that was hysteria.
Y'all should have seen their face when they did that at the same time.
Oh, we're like twins.
That was
twins.
Cool.
Before we do our lightning round tonight, though, we're going to have Michelle do one more song live.
Yeah, tell us about the song.
This is from my new record, Stronger Than You Think, and the song is called When I Grow Up. I wrote it while I was sitting on the couch watching a muted television, because that's like how I like to write. And I was just kind of strumming around, and I was thinking about how I always thought when I grew up I'd be drastically different than I was when I was a kid or a teenager. And as it turns out, I'm pretty much the same as I ever was. I'm just a little taller and a little smarter, hopefully a lot smarter. So I had to accept the fact that I have these faults, and I'm okay with that. So I kind of made fun of it in this song. And the basis of it is, when I grow up, I'm going to be loving my life and living my dream. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So there you go.
And if they were listening earlier, this is the one that had the video.
That's right. The video of the llamas. I mean, the alpacas.
With no teeth.
I'm going to play my pumpkin.
Play your pumpkin. Dish are piling up in the sink, and my bed hasn't been made in a week. Now I'm down to take out food and one cold beer. I work too much, I play too little. Seem like my class is stuck in the middle. The telephone just keep ringing, but I'm not here. When I grow up, I'm gonna be living my life and living my dream. When I grow up, you're gonna see everybody gonna wanna be like me. Yeah. I got boxes all over the floor that I moved in 2004. Still, I use one as a coffee table and another one for my feet. Well, I'm half slacker, half OCD because I write songs while I watch TV and I binge watch till the sun come back. 'Cause orange is the brand new black. When I grow up, I'm gonna be living my life and living my dream. When I grow up, you're gonna see everybody gonna wanna be like me. Time kept ticking like a second hand. When I was young, I didn't understand. There's always an end to the endless summer. Everybody say that I gotta grow up. I say no way, I've had enough. Working my life away, yeah. All I wanna do is play. When I grow up, I'm gonna be loving my life, living my dream. When I grow up, you're gonna see everybody gonna wanna be like me. When I grow up, I'm gonna be living my life, living my dream. When I grow up, you're gonna see everybody gonna wanna be like me, yeah. Everybody gonna wanna be like me, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Woo!
All right.
That was awesome.
That was nice.
That was fun.
Happy
Doc
little
over
ditty.
here was loving it. We got Doc in the house right now, but she's just taking pictures.
Doc's in the house.
And that was awesome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I remember when you played that at your CD release party. I'm pretty sure you did like the whole acapella part in the middle of it, and
Yeah, everybody was
with you.
singing.
Yeah.
The room was singing. That made
Yeah.
me so happy.
That was cool.
I was singing harmony over here. I just didn't turn the mic on.
Oh
That's
man,
I'm the harmony guy.
I love that. Yeah.
That's what I do.
that's so awesome though. I was gonna ask you a quick question too. So when I was listening to Birthday Song,
Ah,
who is
whoa.
Birthday Song about?
Well, originally I wrote it for my little brother. And then I changed. It used to be a lot more specific to him, and then I changed it to be slightly more applicable to maybe the general public, because people come to my shows and they constantly have, they come to celebrate birthdays and they want you to sing happy birthday to them. And quite frankly, I've had it up to here with that old happy birthday song. And it's just not that special, and no one really means it anymore anyway. They're like, happy birthday to you. So I wrote this birthday song, which I think is precious. And basically the chorus says, I'm so glad that you were born. And I got that from Trish. She used
That's
to say that.
awesome.
She says that to people on their birthdays, and I wrote a song about it. And it's a call and answer response when we sing it live. I go, I'm so glad. The audience says, I'm so glad. And I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad that
I'm
you
so
were
glad.
born.
Oh,
and the
wow.
whole room is saying
was
to
there.
this special person,
Yeah,
we're so glad that you were born.
that's
And
really cool.
It's kind of an amazing feeling when you're there. So
That's awesome. I need to come hang out with you on my birthday.
yeah,
But you're gonna be in Spain,
oh,
so.
well, too
But
bad.
hold on, before you get to there, I also noticed something cool, which when I was listening to the song, I was like, oh yeah, she has people that are singing with her. But then now that I look at it, you guys have Kick the Robot singing with you.
Oh, Kick the Robot.
Yeah,
We
that's
love them.
awesome.
They're awesome.
They also sang on a previous record of mine. And okay, so the fella that I work with and record with that produces my records with me and engineers and plays drums on them,
Wow.
he's
That's a
amazing.
lot,
His
yeah.
name is Jerry Hansen. He is Chuck Leavell's drummer and Sean Mullen's drummer and a lot of other people's, but he's so talented, and so is his son,
Who is the drummer in Kick the
Dylan
Robot?
Hansen.
Oh, that's
Who's the
where it
drummer in
is.
Kick the
cool.
Robot. So
They're three great
and
kids.
if you
Yeah.
like
Fantastic.
Kick the Robot's records, well, Jerry did them, the dad.
Oh, cool.
And he
Wow.
says he taught them from the time they started playing together. What were they, 11 or 12?
Yeah.
He taught them, he likes to say, where the bodies are buried. In other words, those kids know about the Zombies and the Beatles, and they know their
That's
music
cool.
history. And that's why they write such great songs and have such great harmonies. They're my favorite band.
They're awesome.
They're my favorite Georgia band right now. They're just amazing.
well,
I
and
think
they're with
fantastic.
Collective Soul right now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, they're with
That's
Collective
awesome.
Soul, who I just saw Ed play the other night. I got to perform at the Georgia Music Hall of Fame award show last Saturday night with Driving and Crying.
Oh,
and,
cool.
And Ed Rowland played Shine acoustically on the piano with a choir. It was pretty spectacular.
Pretty wild.
Oh, wow.
Maybe there's video of it somewhere on the internet, but it was a great night. So, it's a tight-knit family.
Yeah.
I bet I can tie everyone together. Peter Buck from REM inducted Kevin Kinney and Driving and Crying into the Hall of Fame. It was just a really special night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
And
little
she
does
was the only chick on the stage.
really.
No
that
way.
happens a lot.
There you go,
actually.
girl.
Well,
That's
then
cool.
There you go.
Oh.
Because I tend to swim in the rock and roll world waters, so there's not a lot of women in there.
Yeah.
True.
Speaking of which,
True.
Mother Spinus is playing tonight at Eddie's Attic.
Oh, really?
That'd
I'm
be
going
cool.
by there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Well, the show is over at 9:00 that we do, and it's 9:02, so you guys have to go home now.
Bye-bye.
Oh no, that's not what
You
it is.
don't have to go
It's-
home, but you can't stay here.
It's shredder time.
Yeah, it's a shredder
That's
round.
what it is.
So we have this round, and usually
Okay.
people call it the lightning round, but we're musicians, and we know that when you shred, you're like, "Nah," and it's super fast on your guitar. So I named it
Ready.
she's so ready.
Ready.
She's like, stop the explanation, ask me the question.
I've got shredder posture. I'm
Awesome.
ready.
She's ready. She's very
So-
aggressive for a
Shudder
doctor.
posture.
What it is it's either or. And like one time I say this now every show, one time I was like really craving Mexican food. So like the whole theme was Mexican food. But I might only ask you one question right now about Mexican food. But anyways, it goes through and it has to do with music. It doesn't have to do with music. Just pick whatever floats your boat. You ready for it,
I'm
Trish?
ready.
So ready.
I'm
Trish
ready.
Land is up first, guys. So here we go. Let's see. I gotta start at the good one. Okay. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
There we go.
Duh.
Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
Duh.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Duh.
Oh my gosh, I love it. She's agreeing with all of them. Okay, beach or mountains?
Beach.
Duh.
Ooh, Prince or Elton John?
Oh, crap.
Yeah, that's the hard one.
Okay, Elton John.
Booty
Elton John.
or spirit?
Elton John.
Let's see, Madonna or Lady Gaga?
Aren't they the same
No,
person?
no,
No,
they're
they're so
completely
different.
Okay,
different.
old Madonna.
Old Madonna?
Yes.
Can't have
Okay. Holiday.
I can.
There you go. Day or night?
Day.
For the night time.
Hey, you're encroaching on my
Is
lightning
the
thing.
right-
Stop. Okay.
Shredder thing.
Dr. Trish says stop.
She told me.
Let's see. Okay, so this one I'm going to ask both of you. Llama or alpaca?
Llama.
Alpaca.
Oh, there we go. And
One has
then
teeth.
let's see. Last one that I'm going to. Okay, here we go. I always like to ask this one. Taylor Swift or Miley Cyrus?
Holy.
Right?
I wouldn't know
Yeah.
the difference.
See?
Yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
There is a
Okay.
difference.
Lady
There is a
Gaga.
difference. That's
like
a good
Lady
one, though.
Gaga,
That's
though.
Lady
Yeah.
Gaga's good.
I love Lady Gaga.
Me
I
too.
have two
Liza
of her
Minnelli.
records.
Liza Minnelli. There
That's
we go.
very
her
good.
Okay,
too.
I'll ask you.
Trish danced with Liza Minnelli.
Oh,
No
really?
way.
Oh,
Never.
cool. Okay, so now I'll ask you one more
Okay.
since we didn't really like that one. But I'll ask you one about Mexican food. Tacos or enchiladas?
Tacos.
There we go. All right, Michelle, you ready?
Oh,
So-
I thought I already did it.
No,
No, you were just echoing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And I'm going to show you what it's like.
Yeah. Every one of them, Trish. Every
That's
one
right.
of them.
Okay, so all right, here we go. So
Ready.
let's see. Ooh, let's do a country one. Carrie Underwood or Miranda Lambert?
I don't know country music.
You don't know country at all?
No.
You don't know. Oh,
I know
I'll
who
answer
they
this
are,
one for
but
you.
I don't. I
Don't
I
follow
know
what
what
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah, can I answer this
But
one
I-
for you? Miranda
Yes,
Lambert.
Miranda Lambert.
There we go. There we go. Trish and I are on the same page. Okay, here we go. So, Rolling Stones or the Beatles?
Stones.
Stones. Awesome.
Really?
But I feel badly
Really?
about that
Why?
because I love them both equally. You're asking me to pick between my twins almost. It's just unfair. They're the
What
two
would-
greatest bands of all time.
What would make it more fair?
I love them both.
You love them both.
I
All
can't
right.
choose. Don't make me choose.
You did choose. You said the Stones.
Well, because you know why? I really was influenced by
Because Chuck Leavell.
their slide guitar playing a lot. So
Yeah,
and Keith Richards is playing. I mean, come on.
that's awesome though. So it's okay. We'll go with the Stones, but if the Beatles come around, we'll be like, she couldn't choose.
I've
If-
seen them both in well, not the Beatles, but I've seen Paul McCartney several times and the Stones several times.
And they're both just amazing.
Freaking amazing.
See, there you go. So we'll just leave it at, if you had to pick, because your life depended on it, the Stones. But
Golly, you're just
We'll
bending
choose one.
right over on this.
I'm
aren't
just
ya?
saying
My
that I
goodness.
understand.
You know, the
Moving
Stones,
on.
they're alive still for some odd reason. So I'll just go with them.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Keeps you alive.
All
That's
right.
exactly what's done to me. I'm
All
sorry.
right, here we go. Dog or cat?
Cat.
All right, let's see.
Trish, you're supposed to answer on that too, remember?
Oh yeah, you're supposed to echo.
Cat.
Echo everything she
Um,
does now.
Let's see. Sticks or Queen?
Bicycle. Bicycle.
That's
Queen.
Queen. That's Queen, Aaron.
I knew
Queen.
who it was. I was just loving the reaction that we got. Okay, let's see. Acoustic or electric? Can't answer.
Yes.
Depends on
Yes.
the mood.
I'd take the first.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, a tiger or a lion?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
my
the
God, I
absolute
want some of the
best
drugs you're doing.
reaction. That was the best reaction.
Was this the lion and this the tiger?
I
or
don't
was
know.
this the I don't know what you have.
She's
there.
holding her
lions
claws up.
because
Lions.
they're so majestic.
And the hair and everything. You know, like their fur.
They have,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have poofy hair. It's really rocking.
Buffet. They may be French. They have buffet hair.
Yeah, the hell.
That's if I say noses, these boys.
Oh my god. This is probably the absolute funniest shredder round I think we've ever had. Let's see. Okay. City or country?
Wow.
Why are you doing this to me? She had really easy ones.
Okay,
You're like Krispy
what?
Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts.
City.
I get Stones or Beatles.
She's so
Okay, here we go.
City.
M&M's or Skittles?
M&M's.
Okay.
Well, that's
who
a good
am
one
I?
there. Chocolate.
Okay. Oh, that's true.
She's a chocolate
let's
one.
see. I'm trying to come up with the easier one. Snickers or Reese's?
Reese's.
She is so serious about all of these answers. Okay, let me ask you one more.
No.
Elvis or Frank Sinatra?
Again, you're not being fair to me.
That's true.
The first king or the second king?
Exactly.
You're over here. All you're doing is just making her get more riled up on purpose. He's trying to do
I
this.
am not a troublemaker.
I
See?
love them both.
I'll stop and
It's
I
hard
won't
not
make
to
you
love
answer 'em.
two men who did incredible things with their voice and music and their acting. Well, forget Elvis's acting. He wasn't
Oh,
that
he
good.
was fabulous.
He was pretty funny though. I used to love it when he's going Viva Las Vegas. I'm sorry.
Great stuff. It's great stuff.
It was
I mean,
great stuff.
Yeah. So
Frank was the
I'm
man.
sorry I didn't play
No,
fairly.
it's okay.
No, you did good.
I'm not
I
gonna.
did the best I could.
She
under the
played my round
circumstances.
better than she played
Your
my
round was
round.
easy.
Well,
Chocolate or vanilla?
duh.
Doberman or Bulldog? I'm sorry.
I didn't ask that one.
I know I did. I was just putting that
But
in there.
that's okay. But see, it's just I wanted to see what your answers
Pumpkin
were.
Let the
or
chips
egg.
fall where
There
they
you
might.
go.
Pumpkin or egg.
Thank
Which
you so
came
much for
first?
having us.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
was
Thank you for
really,
coming.
really, 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 really fun. And I hope
Yeah.
people out there enjoyed it as much as
Yeah.
we did.
We had a great time.
When the good thing is that if some of your fans didn't see it, they can always go back onto YouTube and watch
hear
it.
you. That's why we
Cool.
do it on
Yeah.
YouTube so they can watch it.
They can
Yeah.
go back and you can go back
Cool.
and be like, hey guys, check it out. This is what we're doing. But before we go though, let's plug those shows one more time because I don't want people to miss them, but I have them written down so you don't have to get your phone out.
Well, okay. I want
yeah.
to say Michelle Malone will be performing
This Friday.
this Friday night in Atlanta at Oglethorpe University with the Atlanta Pops Orchestra. October 16th at Chastain Park with the great Chuck Leavell of Allman Brothers and Rolling Stones fame. And then October 24th, Michelle Malone will be at Eddie's Attic for one show only. And beyond that, if you need details and things, go to michellemalone.com. All my shows are there, and you can order Stronger Than You Think koozie and get my CDs and t-shirts.
And you have your Twitter account, I'm sure, right?
Twitter. Most things are either Michelle Malone or Michelle Malone Music. My Facebook music page is Michelle Malone Music.
Can I see that koozie for a second?
Yes, you may.
I want to make sure
She
that all the
brought one
customers.
in studio, yeah.
Ladies
Oh,
and
I
gentlemen,
didn't-
you can own one of these for $1
That's
when you
right.
send it. I'm sorry.
And Rocky Mountain Slides made a Michelle Malone slide for me years ago, and we sell those at the website
Oh,
too.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
good,
That's
good,
really cool.
good slides.
Wow. So they can get whatever they need.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If
they
you
can
want
hire us to
something-
come play at their house. We
That's
play
true. House
Oh,
parties.
cool.
house parties, we play private parties, we play corporate events, we play on cruise ships.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm
we
on the
teach
next.
that.
Songwriting, we teach painting. I'm speaking at Wallace University in November, and I'll be performing for a middle school later this month. And
Cool.
we're just trying to build community, spread
Yeah.
the love.
And if you happen to be in Spain, hit them up because they're going to
España.
be in Spain. Yeah. That'll be awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I
my
had a
gosh.
great time.
It was wonderful.
And
Thank you.
I
I love
will-
what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I change up my shredder round questions for you.
It's not your
For
fault.
next
It's
time.
not you. It's not you. It's me.
No, we're gonna have some really good ones when you
Yeah,
come back
well-
next time.
Oh,
I promise
God.
you.
Oh,
We
yeah.
won't put you in the middle
I
so
can just
much.
set
We'll make
myself
sure that
up
you know
for
it's really
failure.
easy.
We'll change them. But thank you,
Thank
Trish,
you.
for hanging out with
Yes, of
us.
course.
Thank you,
My pleasure.
Michelle.
Thank you.
We had a great time, and thank you to all of our listeners, our camera people, everyone out there. And I'm Erin Hill, and this is my dad with Electric
Steve
High
Hill.
Radio Show.
The dad.
We're go with Feather and a Hurricane off of Michelle's album Debris. Anything you want to say before I hit play on this thing?
This is probably my favorite song I ever get to play. We end almost all our shows with it. So
We're gonna end this show with it.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Electric High Radio Show on Just for Fun Radio, y'all.
I feel like a feather blowing in a hurricane. I lost sight of the point right now, feels like a charade. I'm running a race like a horse whose leg is lame. And I feel like a feather blowing in a hurricane. I went for a walk in the woods to get away from it all. I was trailed by a woman who was jogging and making a phone call. She was loud and talking 90 miles an hour like she was on cocaine. And I feel like a feather blowing in a hurricane. There was a man in a yellow Hummer who was honking at me. I recognize him as a minister from the TV. He was smoking a Cuban cigar and eating shepherd's pie. There was a sticker on his bumper that read, "What would Jesus drive?" I drove to the gas station, put 100 into my tank. I stood there crying as the numbers flipped out of my bank. Does anybody else feel the need for some jacket restraint? Do you feel like a feather blowing in a hurricane?